Yo, welcome back to You're Married, Now What? I'm your boy BCJ. I'm going to be doing some commentary on the role of a husband by the great, the late Dr. Miles Monroe. All right. He's an incredible person, man. I heard some of his lessons before. This is a different turn to some of the other video commentary. So let's see what he has to say about what the role of a husband is. All right, because I keep hearing women, oh well, he ain't doing what he's supposed to do. That's why I left him. And again, I think it's 70% women leave divorce, something like that. Let me get the stats. I'll get the stats. I'll make sure I have the real information. I'll put it down below or something like that so you can have it. But I believe that 70% of women, married women, divorce their husbands. All right, they leave the marriages. All right, so let's see why they're leaving. Let's see why, if these men are not being husbands, are they not doing their role? Let's see. Let's check it out. Let's see what Dr. Miles Monroe, the late great Dr. Miles Monroe. Let's see what he has to say about it.
I want you to write the word husband down. We got to be careful with this. I was looking at this word the other day, and I realized that the power of a man in the family is the key to the family. Matter of fact, the word husband is from two words put together. Write them down. It's the word house bond. One who bonds the house together.
Whoa, he already getting deep. A husband, if you break it down, it's a house bond. He holds the house together.
If you are the husband, your job is like glue. You're supposed to glue the whole family together. You are responsible for gluing the family together. You are the house-born. That's why they call you a father. The word father is the Hebrew word Abba. It means source and sustainer. Not just...
Whoa. That's why they call you father. Abba, source and sustainer. Come on, man.
The source, you got to sustain what you're sourced. That's my baby. Good. Are you paying for the school of that baby? Are you feeding that child? Oh, by the way, did you know that women are your baby too? God did not take women from the soil. He went inside the male and pulled out a female. That's what I like about God. In other words, the male came out of the male, but he built the male to make it a female. So a real female is a female because she has a womb to carry the fetus.
Whoa. Dr. Miles Monroe, you saying some things there now. He's going, of course, he's directed it more towards a spiritual aspect. Dr. Miles Monroe, he's a Christian. So he's coming from that perspective. So I definitely understand that. So he's saying that a female is a male's baby as well, meaning you have to feed her and take care of her as well.
You are a female if you got a fetus capacity.
You're a female if you have a fetus. You are a female if fetus capacity, meaning you have a womb. You're a female if you have a womb.
So you could break your wrists, wear your earrings, have a ponytail, but if you ain't got no womb, you are a brother.
I mean, that shouldn't be controversial. If you do not have a uterus, or if you do not have the parts that allow you to secrete the chemical that gives you breasts and gives you estrogen automatically, of course there's exceptions, but primarily to be a female, you have to have a womb. I'm not talking about hysterectomies and all this other stuff. All right. If you're a brother or a guy, look how they got him Drew too. That's great. If you don't have a womb, you're not a female. Let's just be clear.
Your job is to sustain your baby. The woman came out of man, not man out of woman. Paul was clear. That means the female in your life is your baby. That's why it's natural for a man to call his wife baby. It's in your genes. She's your baby. That means you must feed her, clothe her, protect her, counsel her, provide for her, feed. You got to do everything for her. Why? She's your baby.
Hey, I mean, I agree with this. You got to feed her, clothe her, protect her, counsel her, provide for her. I definitely agree with that. But I think the issue has always been that, women make the claim that men aren't men, or men don't have the capacity to do it, or I don't want a man to do this because I'm independent. I'm independent of a man, so I feed myself, I clothe myself, I protect myself, I counsel myself, and I provide for myself. In today's society.
No, all you want is sex. That's your problem.
Hey, men do want sex. Men do want sex.
The house should be bonded together by the house bond. The family is like a business corporation. The father is the president. The wife, vice president. The children, the board members. Neighbors, clients.
Yeah, so I agree with that. A marriage can be like a business, or in this case, he said it's like a business. The male or the man or the husband, the house bond is the president, which is making the decisions, keeping the business together. The vice president submits to the president, but still has controlling power. Okay, but the president is still the president. There has to be some type of order in a business. You can't have two presidents making two different decisions. That's going to cause chaos. All right, chaos. Children, board members. I'm cool with that. And I don't understand the neighbors being clients, but I can rock with it.
Now, look at those words carefully. You are what? The president. That means you preside. You don't own or control. You preside over the house. Who's your wife? Vice president. That means you don't act without getting advice from your wife as well. Oh, I'm in trouble now, see? And your children are on what? The board. That means you inform them of what you're doing and why you're doing it. If you're going to bond the house together, it has to be a corporate effort. Management of the home is the greatest test of a man's leadership. What did I say?
Hey, I said this in a prior video. One of the main issues when it comes to marriage, relationship, coupling, all that stuff is that you have to maintain the household. Maintain the house, maintain your wife, maintain your children. You have to have the capacity to do these things.
I can't hear you. Say it again. Management of the home is the greatest test of a man's leadership. That's why the Apostle Paul says, look, if you want to come into God's house and sit in this pulpit, he said, first you must manage your own home well.
Real quick, comment on that too. It's like when men see other men in leadership positions, typically if they're being disrespected at home, or if somebody's treating them, if their wife is treating them bad, that man loses respect amongst men. It's like, how you gonna tell me what to do, but you can't control your own household? You can't manage your own house, but you can tell me, you know what I'm saying? Like, women really have to understand when they show respect and to their husband, what that does, it allows for more, I guess, power outside the household. Okay, I'll clarify that later in another video.
There's some men who want to build a house of God, but they can't build their own house.
Come on.
There are men who counsel other people's kids but lose their own kids. Some men spend more time with other women than with their wives, and they call it counseling. Y'all don't get quiet on me, because I'm gonna walk right down there and talk to some of y'all. There are wives who need to make an appointment to see their husband. Is your wife one of them? She wants to see you. You haven't talked to her for months. You are the manager of that home. And this is why it's important for you as a man to understand that the family is your most sacred responsibility.
All right, that was it on that. Hey, again, Dr. Myles Munroe be going in. Now, he definitely goes from a spiritual aspect to more of a Christian aspect. So if you're a Christian and you're watching this, hey, you might want to listen to this, because this is the this is pretty good information from Dr. Myles Munroe. Shout out to him. Shout out to his family and his his church home too. Hey, but thanks for watching the video. If you have any questions, comments, definitely let me know how I did. If you like the video, definitely hit that like, subscribe button, and everything else that all the other YouTubers say. Hey, this is your boy BCJ. This is the You're Married, Now What channel. Hey, holla at your boy. I'm going to drop some more videos later on to explain some of the stuff I said earlier, but maybe I won't. Whatever. Hey, holla at your boy.